Welcome to the Benzino Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Does any league make themselves look worse on a night-by-night basis more than the WNBA? I can't find one. Every single night, something comes out surrounding this league that just makes you look at it and say, how do people take this serious? How has anybody in the last 30 years taken this league serious? Now, we all know what Sophie Cunningham said nearly 2 weeks ago at this point, continuing to make headlines. But now that we're back from All-Star break, now coaches are getting asked about it. Yesterday, the Indiana Fever went head-to-head against the Portland Fire. There was another Sophie Cunningham pro-women in women's sports rally going on. And before the game, Indiana Fever head coach Stephanie White was asked about biological men in women's sports. Stephanie White squirming on the stand. Stephanie White might as well have went the Fauci route and said, I plead the fifth. She might as well have said, I plead the fifth. But kudos to the gentleman that was asking these questions. I don't want to assume your gender. Kudos to the gentleman that was asking these questions. He asked some darn good questions. And then on the other side, we were going up against the Portland Fire, and the Portland Fire's head coach, prior to the game, was asked similar questions. And he just played deaf, dumb, and blind. Now, his no answer is an answer. He's just scared of the woke mob, the woke mafia that controls the WNBA. Even Stephanie White, the head coach of the Indiana Fever, she got turned out in the WNBA. Yeah, turned out. Came in straight, in like a lamb and out like a lion. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Fever coach Stephanie White is asked her stance on males playing in women's sports. I would say that it's almost too stupid to believe, but you believe it. First things first, just look at this tweakster. This is a coach that is allegedly on drugs. This is a coach that allegedly does drugs. So you can't really expect a straight answer from an addict, allegedly. Let's hear what Stephanie White has to say.
What's your stance? What is your stance on men or athletes who test as biological male participating in women's sports? What's your personal stance?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would say that I'm educated enough from a scientific standpoint.
I don't know that I'm educated enough from a scientific standpoint.
I don't ever believe that exclusion is an answer. I just don't.
Oh, sweet. I'm glad you don't believe exclusion is an answer. Let's get the featherweights fighting the heavyweights. Let's get the welterweights fighting the super heavyweights. Let's get the flyweights fighting the light heavyweight. Oh yeah, let's just exclude everything, right? Sport, there's exclusion in every sport. Let's just merge the WNBA and the NBA, not to exclude the women their opportunity to play in the NBA. Let's just merge the two. We don't want them to feel excluded, right? Right? Well, let's just get rid of softball. They don't need their own thing, right? We don't need to exclude them and give them their own sport with a bigger ball and smaller fields. No, we don't got to do that. Let's just come play baseball. If you can hit 101 mile per hour fastball, you deserve to be in the big leagues, ma'am. If you can't, you don't. Ooh. Ooh. Do I even want to get into rugby? Men and women rugby? Do we even want to get into that? Stephanie White was probably okay with the male boxer fighting the female boxer in the Olympics. She was probably okay with that.
I do think, when we think about various levels of sport, various governing bodies of sport and things that go into that. Like I said, I'm not educated enough at the different levels. I know growing up, I played with the boys all the time.
So
there weren't girl sports.
Would you welcome a biological male in WNBA?
Again, it's like, I don't know.
It's a yes or no answer, you fucking nitwit. Excuse my language. It literally is a yes or no answer, not in, what are you, a monk? Are you a monk?
Again, it's like, I don't know. When we talk about biological male and scientifically where we are, I think it's a totally different scenario. You know, as I said, I'm not educated enough in terms of transgender and transitioning to give you a smart answer. I would say though that I just don't feel like exclusion is an answer, and I think
This person's retarded. Le- Shout out to Clay Travis. Clay Travis said, "Hey WNBA, I would like to apply for a women's franchise for Nashville. I am very inclusive and pro-trans, so all my players will be men who identify as women. It would be incredibly exclusionary and transphobic for you to reject my application. Let me know where to send a check. Our team will be called the Nashville Balls, and we will win every league championship and game for the rest of my life as owner. Greatest dynasty ever." So that was Stephanie White. Stephanie White, by the way, is getting absolutely destroyed. Before we, grown adult professing not to be educated on the athletic differences between men and women, another, another banner moment for the WNBA this week. For some, it apparently requires years of scientific study to understand whether males should play in women's sports. I'm trying to imagine being so committed to lefty ideology that I'd say I don't know if men and women are different because I'm very dumb. Imagine being so committed to left-wing politics that you have to say you're not educated enough from a scientific standpoint to know if males have advantages in sports over women with a straight face. Oh, shit. Yeah, demoralizing. This moron WNBA coach just said exclusion is never the answer when asked about men in women's sports. Someone remind her why the WNBA is an exclusionary league. Its founding documents exclude men. This is the new approach. I'm too dumb to know if men can be women, so let's just accept that they can be. Stephen Miller, the not educated on the scientific standpoint National Basketball League. Oh, coward, getting crushed. This has over 1.5 million views, by the way. I get the risk for these women and do think they need courage. However, the untouchables in the sport are the multimillionaire men. Why aren't they being asked about this? What's the risk for these women? Kelly, Jay. A player who comes off the bench for a men's college basketball power conference team would average 50 per game. Yeah, I'm not educated enough. Yep. So now here we have the Portland Fire head coach, Alex Sarama, when asked his stance on biological males playing in women's sports and does not give a straight answer. Let's take a look.
What's your stance on athletes who are biologically male participating in women's sports?
Yeah, I mean, my focus as a basketball coach, I be completely honest, like I don't think I've ever had to think about that. I'm completely supportive of people from all communities, all walks of life. So that's my stance completely. You know, I'm supportive of everyone in the Portland, you know, the community.
Would you be
Softest answer. Again, these are a bunch of beta males. I mean, there's
okay with biological males participating in the WNBA?
I think I've given my answer already on that question. I don't feel like I need to go deeper there.
bunch of beta fucking males all over the fucking place. What's in the water? What's in the water? What's in the water? Strong men create weak times, and weak men create strong times. Can someone tell me what the W in WNBA stand? That's a good question. That's a good question. We don't want to be exclusive now. We don't want to be exclusive. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. That means so much to me. What a joke. You can't go more than 24 hours without being reminded. Gosh, this league is such a fucking joke. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.